Hey y'all, Rhonda here. Oh, forgot my light there. No shadow puppets. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a beautiful 80+ degree weather today. I know, and then day after tomorrow I think it's supposed to be high of 60, low of I don't know. It's that time of year. In Oklahoma we would say if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes. Yeah, we're close enough to Oklahoma we can say that. Alright, well, I have been working like a busy little bee. I'll show you something, some things I've been working on. So this is some spell binders. This is their little envelope line. See my little bats? Samples for the store. And then here's another one. Thought that turned out really pretty. And a few other things. But I had one of our customers, one of my friends, one of my subscribers. Mary Jane, I hope you're a subscriber. You better be. Anyway, after my video of an ephemera haul, she had asked, how do you store all that? Well, I got to thinking. I mean, I have mine in containers and, you know, and I'm one of those that if I don't see it, I don't use it. I can't be, you know, all nice and neat and tucked away and it's just, it's gone. So a lot of times when I get ephemera packs, they're like this, and I just leave them in this. And I have all different subjects. I mean, from cooking to fashion to whatever. And it's really, you know, good, especially if you have a lot, to put it in categories. It just makes it easier. So when you sit down to use it, I mean, however you store it, even if it's like this and you have a label that says cooking on it, you know, you could grab this and then sit down and start working on your cooking journal or whatever you're making. So I have done several things. We're all a little different. I'm just going to give you some ideas on maybe ways to store it. Maybe it will spark something and you can, you know, oh, I could do such and such, you know, because we're all different. We all react different. You know, some people like things tucked away, nice and neat. Others want it all out in the open, all over their desk, whatever the case may be. I'm one that I just want to be able to get to it really easy. I want to be able to see it. So I made several things and I'm going to show you. We're just going to dive in. Love these mailers that I get from Amazon. Lord knows I get enough of them. These are just the little sort of padded envelopes. Love that sound. Decorate these and make it into an ephemera holder. And I have done that. This happens to be an extra large one that I folded over, but this is that same envelope, just folded in half. I mean, you can see the inside. And this is folded in half, and so I made a pocket here and then the big pocket here. Sewed down the sides, like I said, decorated it. I put a little label right here where I can label it. Just haven't done that yet. There's the back side. Maps. There's some paper that I'd use to put under my tattered angels, you know, when I was spraying to catch the overflow. Some washi tape. And these are nice because even though if they bend a little bit, they still protect your papers. I made this one. I actually made, oh, there's two pockets. So there's a pocket there. There's a pocket there. Look, I even left the stuff on there. And then the big pocket here. This one happens to be DigiKits for a, I'm just losing my words, for a Broadway journal that I'm making to get it done by Christmas to send to my little friend. And then here's a bunch of cut aparts that I was working on and just threw them all in here. And they're not, like I said, even though you bend it a little bit, it's going to keep them protected. And it's something neat, even though you can't see it, it, you know, if you label it and you have several of these, it's still out in the open. You know, don't tuck it away. Put it in a container where you can, you know, flip through it. But anyway, I love this. I've made several of these. I have one that I made for my daughter's medical journal. And then, you know, when I write on this Broadway journal, I can, you know, when I'm done with that, I can put another piece on top of this and call it something else. So anyway, this is one thing. It's simple, doesn't cost you anything. These are all scraps. This one, it would just be a one pocket holder there. So that's one thing you can do. Then, I think you saw this on one of my videos. This is a little Ephemera Keeper that I made. And this is all out of paper. And I was just going to try, before I added more to it, going to try the different pocket sizes and see which I liked better, which I needed more. So these are vellum, so you can see everything. So here's for your little bits, your different sizes there. Here's one that's long. Like I said, you can see. And then here's more. I just haven't filled these up yet. More here. And then I made it like a Midori style. And then here's more. And then these were just loose. These were just offcuts because I was thinking what I needed to do. And then another page with the 3 pockets. So with these longer pieces, I was thinking I need to make 1 long one or 2 long ones for these pieces, or make one of these that is 12 inches tall, thereabouts, and, you know, make it skinnier. And what's nice, like I said, this is the Midori style, so these will slide out if you wanted to, and replace them, move them around, whatever you need to do. But you could do this for, you know, if you're working on a certain journal, and you have a digi-kit with a lot of cut aparts, you know, prep all that, get it ready, different pieces you'd want to work on, your offcuts. Here's vellum pieces that you could use on that journal. You could even put all these, you know, if you're done with the journal, with the project that you're working on, put these in a binder, something like this, that these will slip into, and use them for cards, use them for other projects, group them by color, by subject, by paper, you know, like all this vellum, put all this together, all the pinks put together. Very customizable. You could make this, you know, lots of pages. You could make it tall. I mean, you could make it whatever size you wanted. So, and I will link that video below. I don't think I made it on, I made a little bit of it on camera. Because this is actually a digital kit from Genevieve. She makes all kinds of goodies. And I will link her information below, which, you know, you don't need a template, but it's nice because you can print these off. And this, I actually sewed this instead of glue. And then another page, I think I just glued. Yeah, this one. And I was going to see how they hold up, which works better. But yeah, this is sewn all the way around, and then here, here, and here to make the pockets. But anyway, I really like this because I can see what I'm doing. And I think I'm going to make several more of these and put, you know, the different categories on here, and then you can just stack them up on your desk. And this doesn't happen if they're in the little pockets, but you could just stack them up, you know, like books on your desk, and then just reach for them, and very handy. That's what I like. All right, then Mary Jane had me thinking. So I made this morning. This is, oh, get down in there. This is a little Ephemera Keeper, just something that, you know, pretty. You have all that paper that's sitting on your shelf that you're not using. Use it. Hello, I'm talking to me. So this is what I made. So all these are pockets. And you could just fill that full of ephemera. And then it just sets. Of course, it slides, this little part, this front closure, just slides down in there to keep it closed. And then it can just sit on your desk like a book. And you can even label it, put a pretty little label, and put, you know, whatever the subject is, put all that in there, or just ephemera, period. And then it's nice and neat. You can make this any size. I just went ahead and used my 12 by 12 paper. So you can make it half this size. You don't have to put that many pockets. But anyway, this was a lot of fun. And I think it will come in handy. So that'll just sit over there, like I said, with my ephemera books. Anyway, I just thought that was fun. All right. Then, what else was I thinking? Okay. So I have pieces that I really really, really want to take care of. Really old stuff. This is Pam from the Paper Outpost. Lots of vintage things. All vintage. Pretty much everything's vintage. Christina, my friend Christina, I'll link her below too. She has vintage paper packs. And, you know, you want to take care of it. And again, I want to be able to see it, and I want it to be handy. I don't want all these stacked in a box somewhere that I have to go get, pull out, go through. I just can't. I've learned that the hard way. So I was thinking a 3-ring binder. I actually have lots of 8.5 by 11 stencils from Linda Israel. Scoot up here. That I put in, and it's so nice. It just sits over on my shelf. Like that, you know, you just thumb through it. It's in the little sleeves, and I can thumb through, see what I need, slide it out. Love it. Like the D-ring because it keeps it flat. It just works really well. So this is the 2-inch. So I bought one of these, and I did some research because I want to be able to see what I'm storing here. And I went on good old Amazon, and I found several things that I thought might be useful. It's not expensive. Noise alert. These are not expensive at all. And so I was really thinking about this. These are actually, I mean, these fit in the 3-ring binder, and they have a little zip closure because you don't want your stuff falling out, you know, when you're flipping around, and you can see. Got to see it. So just slide them in there. You could even label this if you wanted to. You could put tabs at the top. Totally customizable. So you get a whole bunch of these. And I will put links below for any of this that you might be interested in. So I thought those would come in really handy. And I kept researching. And I thought these, because you know, it's got to be easy. I can't go through a combination lock to get to what I'm wanting. So I thought these were really nice because it's the little slanted pockets. So if you have your ephemera, it just slides down in there like so, and then it goes in your 3-ring binder. Again, you can see it. You know, if you have several pages in here, which it'll hold a lot, you could even thumb through them and then just pull out what you wanted, put back what you're not using. So I thought these would be really handy. I like that. And they're not going to go anywhere. They're tight enough. I mean, unless you're, you know, shaking your 3-ring binder upside down. But I thought those would work really well. And then these, like I said, this was all really good pricing. Noise alert. So these are for the 3-ring binder, and these are Velcro envelopes. So I thought those were really nice. Just tuck your stuff in there, shut it, and you're good to go. I mean, you could even take these. I mean, you know, if these were a better price than ones without the tabs, trim those off, or get the envelopes like this and put them in a clear box, put them, I mean, in a clear container. I use the, they call them refrigerator bins, all different sizes. They're in my Amazon list of things that I recommend. And you can just put these in the bin, and then you can just flip through them and label them. I have a labeling machine. Get you a piece of Scotch tape and a magic marker, whatever you have, use it. This is actually what I did for my diamond press, because they have the envelopes for their collections, and they have these beautiful boxes. Bought a bunch of them. You know, the lid, just a beautiful square box. These fit in there perfectly. Can't see them. So I don't use them. I don't get to them. You know, there's alphabets and there's embossing folders and all that, and it's like pulling teeth. So I got rid of all my boxes. I found the perfect bin for the diamond press envelopes. They're clear. I stack them in like this. They're labeled at the top, and I flip through, and to me, that's golden. So there's a few ideas that I hope helps. You know, it depends on how crafty you want to get. You can make, I mean, this is an envelope from Anna Griffin for that craft at home thing, but you could make beautiful envelopes, put a label, you know, you can make them whatever size, all the paper that you have, all the scrapbooking paper, and then put all your stuff inside. And then you can have a whole bunch of these. I mean, it's beautiful and easy to get to. So I hope that helps a little bit. I'm definitely going to use my 3-ring binder and then some of these sleeves that I bought, because I know it's gonna help, instead of having them just in the packs and then having to open it, pull everything out, go through, stuff it all back in, make sure you don't tear anything up. This way I can put all my different categories together, flip through it. I go to the one that I want, just like I do that with my papers, my loose papers. I have in big sleeves. They're actually album covers, you know, the big albums, the vinyl that goes round and round on the machine and plays the music. Found those on Amazon. They are perfect for paper, and I have little tabs on them. And so for my loose papers, I'll have collections together. I'll have like all the Halloween together, and then I group, like my Prima paper is all together. My Crafter's Companion is all together. Stamperia is all together. And then my others are just under subject, you know, baby, food, holiday, Halloween, whatever it may be. But it is open where I can see it, and just got to see it. Bottom line, have to be able to see it. So let me know what you think. If you have any more ideas, put them below. How do you store your ephemera? If you liked any of these ideas, let me know. Hopefully it'll spark something, give you some ideas, so we can get all of our stuff out and use it and not be tucked away all the time. I'm preaching to the choir here. All right, well, let me know what you think, and until next time, bye for now.